The man was startled awake by a sound. They cautiously looked toward the cave entrance. Unexpectedly, it was a giant bear. On the bear's back was a human. It turned out to be a Viking warrior. The Tyrannosaurus roared angrily. Unexpectedly, the bear dared to roar back. The tremendous sound caused the cave to collapse. The Viking warrior quickly controlled the bear and charged out of the cave. The man and the Tyrannosaurus also rushed out of the entrance. As the man emerged, he was ambushed by the bear. It even dared to the Tyrannosaurus. Then it was roared back by the Tyrannosaurus. The man and the dinosaur were completely unafraid of the two bear riders before them. The man instantly took down one rider. The Tyrannosaurus also dealt with one bear. The last Viking decided to fight to the end. The man, having dealt with his opponent, looked over, but he noticed the pattern on the shield was the same as the mark on Mia's head. The man immediately realized these were the people who had captured his wife. The dinosaur also looked angrily at the man. The Viking was so terrified he dropped his weapon and fled. He hadn't run far when he tripped over a stone. After falling, he decided to see if the man was chasing him. Unexpectedly, they were already charging toward him. The Viking immediately started running again. The man jumped off the Tyrannosaurus and threw his spear. It struck the Viking directly in the leg. The man and the Tyrannosaurus walked over. He pulled out the spear. Crouched in front of the Viking, he repeatedly shouted Mia. However, the Viking didn't understand. The man hit the shield. The Viking thought the man wanted to fight him. He drew his longsword for a final resistance. He continuously attacked the man. Even the spear was broken. Then the Tyrannosaurus picked up the Viking and swallowed him. The man looked at the longsword on the ground. Then he looked at his broken spear. He decided to use this new equipment. Picked up the scabbard from the ground. Sheathed the longsword in it. They followed the giant bear's footprints, pressing forward in pursuit. Suddenly, they discovered a village, but there was no sign of life inside. The man decided to investigate himself. He noticed that symbol in front of every house. Then he discovered the houses were full of Vikings. Suddenly, he found a locked house. He quickly opened it, peeked inside. Unexpectedly, it was filled with villagers. Their foreheads were all branded with slave marks. The man called out Mia. Then one villager shouted, thinking the man was going to kill them. The man quickly signaled he meant no threat. Then Mia heard something. She pushed through the crowd, saw the man who had come to rescue her. They embraced. The man wanted to take her away, but Mia said she had her people with her. The helpless man had no choice but to escape with Mia and her people. But from the mist ahead, the sound of bears could be heard.